jumping to pass. Papanikolaou, top of the key, beautiful fake. Oh, that's outstanding give-and-go basketball. Kostas Papanikolaou with the handle. Terrific ball movements by the home team. They lead by 4. Vesterman rotates it to Yakubu Ouattara. They go inside, mismatch Motiejunas, layup drill. Like shooting over a cone. Donatas Motiejunas with his first score of the game. Catching on the inside on the cut is Sasha Vezenkov. Not able to finish on the inside. 70% from two-point territory puts him number 6 in the EuroLeague in terms of two-point accuracy. Couldn't convert that one as Motiejunas, well, wide open. Jumps to pass. Ouattara, extra pass to Motiejunas. Mike James with an eternity. Didn't take the shot, cuts to the bucket and gets it to go. An 8-0 run, perhaps a no call at best, and allowed the brotherhood of the union of big men to get on with it beneath the basket. So the 8-0 run posted by Monaco, broken by a 3-pointer from Thomas Walker. There you see his numbers in the playoffs, and my goodness, what a time to deliver, because he's 27 of 18 from downtown in the postseason coming into this game. Touché, says Piraeus. Their D rendering Monaco's offense rather stagnant, and they don't have any activity. When they were snaring their offensive rebounds, it was because of plays like that. Getting active, look at the speed from Dwayne Bacon, slapped away against the backboard from Kostas Papanikolaou, and that brings the crowd to their feet here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It's Sasha Dwayne Bacon having his shot read. Makes it 1 of 13 now after going 0 of 3 from deep in the first quarter. Dwayne Bacon driving on Kostas Papanikolaou, pulls up, bucket and the foul, and that is Dwayne Bacon's game. Sends him to the free throw line for an and-one opportunity. Terrific recognition. So nothing on a basketball floor that he can't do. Back to the basket, face up, mid-range, long range, put the ball on the floor. Danilo Andjusic fakes the 3, goes to the one-legged floater, and a putback from Dante Hall. Not as spectacular. Here's Dante Hall. Need to put a body up. Down by 5, 13-18. Piraeus pulls the trigger and gets the roll. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't make, and anticipating the contact, Piraeus able to pull the trigger and get the bucket to go. Watch this for body control. Taking the contact from Kostas Sloukas, and knowing where the basket is, the soft. His team with their largest lead of the game, 8 points the advantage. Sloukas using the screen from Hassan Martin, drive and finish. A pair of three-point plays for Olympiacos. Seen them get their total move to 5 points in the game, connecting off that terrifically athletic catch to add a 3-point field goal to his 2 free throws. What an offload and what a jam! Dante Hall crushing it on top of Hassan Martin after receiving a bullet of a pass right on the numbers of his chest. Catching, elevating and crushing. Dante Hall with a spectacular flush, and will go to the free throw line looking to add 1 more. 3 out of 3 from downtown, 12 points in the first half. And his team have a double-digit lead as McKissic looks for his second 3-pointer, and he connects. But the shot's just not falling from 3-point territory. Tyler Dorsey for 3, and he connects. Mustafa foul. Offloads to Shaquille McKissic. Dwayne Bacon defending, goes over the screen from foul. What a drive and what a finish. And Shaquille McKissic is red hot here in the second quarter. 10 points in the game on perfect shooting from all areas of the floor. 7. Will Thomas backing down Printers. It's terrific footwork on the shoulder shake. The dream shake from Will Thomas. Goes down to Dwayne Bacon, sneaky double team applied. Up strong in a crowd is Dwayne Bacon and emerges with a bucket. Terrific work from Dwayne Bacon, 5 points in the game on 2 of 6 shooting from 2-point territory. McKissic lets it go, and inevitably, invariably, it falls through the hoop. And Shaquille McKissic loving life here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium tonight. He's got running room. Donatas Motiejunas sees the pass deflected. Terrific steal of the team variety by Olympiacos. Tyler Dorsey keeps it himself, goes through the chest and draws the foul. faces him up, crosses him over, takes him down to the low post. Shovel pass out to Yakubu Watara, a wide open three, and that is the wrong man to leave open. Of the first half, McKissic, who leads all scorers with 16, drives, kicks to the corner. Thomas Walkup looking for 3-pointer number 2, and a perfectly executed end-of-game scenario. Second rebound of the night for foul. Papanikolaou offloading to Foul, who finishes on the run and count the bucket. That's a really clever offload from Kostas Papanikolaou. Rotates it to Will Thomas. Thomas down the sideline to Mike James, deep in the shot clock, evades the double team. Floater in the lane is good. They go down to Mustafa Foul. Will Thomas trying to stand strong. Down to the low post. Goes Foul. He remains in the lane. 3-pointer. Oh, it's drilled after the pump fake. And AS Monaco having difficulty slowing down Olympiacos' offense. Meanwhile, they're finding points pretty tough to come by. And there's why Thomas Walkup with the steal and jam. And we have a tied basketball game. Monaco by 5 here in quarter number 3. 6 lead changes is testimony to how tight this has been as Hassan Martin drives and finishes to tie things up at 62 with the opportunity of one more to come from 15 feet away. Dorsey bumping him, no foul called. Nice catch, Dante Hall kicks it out to Dwayne Bacon. They rotate it to Danilo and Dusic. Deep 3-pointer makes it 5 points in a row. I think everybody in the building knows that the ball will go into the hands of Mike James, and he will look to get his account open from 3-point territory. Goes back door, Mike James has it, corner 3-pointer, pump faking, gets it away, and right on cue, Mike James affords himself a smile, because after going 0 of 6 from downtown in the first half of play, his first 3-point attempt of the second half comes at the death of the third quarter. 2 defenders on him, a rotating defender as well. A pump fake got the pair of defenders in the air. Dribbles out of there in the high post, working the dribble. Danilo and Dusic defending the spin move, but Thomas Walkup is in a groove. Much welcome to restore his team's 4-point lead. So Walkup to Sasha Vezenkov. He's fouled in the act of shooting, and the 3-pointer falls. A 4-point play opportunity from Sasha Vezenkov. Terrific touch. Edge their way back ahead at 56-55 as the 3-pointer drilled from downtown by Sloukas. As Mike James offloads to Monty Younas, jump hook from just above the dots is perfectly executed basketball. A game-high 21 points along with 9 helpers tonight, facilitating magnificently on a night with 3-pointers not falling. But look at that consummate point guard play from Sloukas. And the home team are riding the energy that they're receiving from the crowd in a bid to make it through to the Final Four. As Mustafa Foul mashes it home with a 2-fisted jam. Must have been a 2-point attempt. No, it's a 3-point attempt indeed. 1 of 8 from downtown now as Sloukas comes up big in crunch time once again to put his team up by 6, their largest lead of the game with less than 2 minutes to play. Mike James answers, hanging in the air. Complain about that, but watch this for a miracle shot from Mike James. Offloads to Will Thomas. Will Thomas gives it back. Mike James on the sideline logo. Mismatch against Mustafa Foul. Drives by him. Offloads. And finished on the inside by Will Thomas. His 10th assist of the night to go with a game-high 24 points. Tyler Dorsey for 3! Tyler Dorsey connects from downtown. Celebrations begin here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. AS Monaco have given absolutely everything, but down by 6, I'm rather surprised they've stopped playing as quickly as they have, because fouls and missed foul shots could well turn the tide of this one. But time remains on the clock, and the officials are going to have to get a hold of this one. But even though, in all probability, the game was over, I'm rather surprised that AS Monaco didn't commit a foul and see if Olympiacos can make their free throws. And again, when you've got Mike James and Dwayne Bacon on the floor, jack up a 3 and see if it falls. So they stop competing as though it were a pre-season game when they had around 15 seconds left to fight. That's the choice they've made. You can't get back time, but this one, the result, surely a foregone conclusion now. By electing not to fight for those preceding 8 seconds or so, it will be Olympiacos who prevail here on home court to go through to the Final Four. We've had flares, and still have flares, going off up in the stands here, but they've got to conclude the game and get it in the book as a result. So they're going to have to subdue the celebrations for just a little while longer, and that is why Kostas Papanikolaou and other veterans on the Olympiacos squad are just asking their passionate supporters to hold it down and subdue their celebrations for the minute. For less than a minute, because it's 7 seconds is all they've got to wait for. But again, celebrations continuing among the Olympiacos players. Luigi Lamonica and his staff are going to have to sort out how long is left, because again, there's still 9 seconds in regulation, and AS Monaco stopped competing with around 15 seconds left. So the formality of seeing this one over the line here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium now. Order going to have to be restored. But look at the smiles on the faces of the Olympiacos players and fans. And again, being acknowledged by the opposition as well, as it was from the moment they chose not to compete with about 15 seconds remaining in regulation. You can understand why, but then on the flip side, we've seen stranger things happen in this beautiful game of basketball. Commit the foul, send the team to the line, see what happens, see if Mike James can continue to land miracle shots, even though they haven't fallen for him from three-point territory over the last 2 games. Would you bet against him? His close friend Kevin Durant in the house, sampling this atmosphere, and no doubt just strengthening his resolve to play outside of the NBA before his career comes to a close. So the clock continuing to count down. AS Monaco not bothering to defend. Olympiacos dribbling it out, and it is now a result. A terrific Game 5 sees Olympiacos Piraeus close it out here in this do-or-die encounter. They take it on home court to progress through to their first Final Four since the 2016-17 campaign. And guess where it was that year? You've got it. So they're returning to the Final Four in a bid to secure their fourth EuroLeague title. They have emerged in a bruising encounter of incredibly high intensity. After taking the lead in the early stages, they went down by as many as 11 in a couple of occasions in the second quarter. They battled their way back to lead 56-55 in the third, and then trailing 66-70 to start the quarter. They took it by a 10-point margin, holding AS Monaco to just 18 points while they scored 28. And just look at what this result means for the home team. This blend of EuroLeague veterans and legends like Yorios Printezis, and players in their prime and players who are emerging stars, all of them contributing over the course of the campaign and indeed the postseason. They have been formidable at home. Olympiacos conceded game number 2 when Monaco came in here and punched them in the mouth to wrest home court advantage away from them. But they bounced back magnificently to take game 3 at the Salle Gaston Médecin. Olympiacos conceded the 4th game by 1 point, and here they have come away with a 6-point victory. A final score of 94 points to 88. Flares have been let off in the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It is a frenetic, frenzied atmosphere, one of pure joy and jubilation. experienced amongst the players and fans. A sea of red and white has cascaded down from the seats onto the playing area, and the players and fans absolutely reveling in this celebratory atmosphere, having progressed through to the Final Four for the first time since the 2016-2017 campaign. So a final score after 4 incredibly intense quarters of play here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It's Olympiacos Piraeus 94, AS Monaco 88. It is Olympiacos Piraeus who have punched their ticket through to the Final Four in Belgrade. Jubilant scenes continue to be enjoyed by everybody involved with this magnificent club. Incredible scenes. Many of the fans capturing these moments for posterity on their camera phones and smartphones. As the flag continued to be waved high in the stadium night sky here. It's as though a filter has been placed over the proceedings because of the flare smoke that is filling the arena. It's making for incredible images. And it's a party here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium in Piraeus. No doubt all of these fans will be scrambling to the website www.f4tickets.com in a bid to secure their packages to make the trip to Belgrade and cheer on their beloved squad as they bid to secure their 4th EuroLeague title. Back-to-back triumphs in 2012 and 2013. Runners-up in 2017 and indeed 2015. This is their first final appearance after making the playoffs in 2017-18. They have progressed by prevailing in the best-of-5 series, and they maintain the record of home teams continuing to prevail in deciding do-or-die Game 5 since the playoff format was adopted in 2009. AS Monaco deserve immense credit for the fight that they put forth, but with Paris fouling out and having fallen behind at 78-77, while there were significant lead changes, 11 lead changes in all, through this topsy-turvy back-and-forth game. But once they led at 82-81 and 84-81, Olympiacos Piraeus were able to see this one over the line. Outstanding contributions from so many of their players. Thomas Walker continued to shoot the lights out in the postseason after his difficulties in the regular season, from where he was 26% from three-point territory, 39% coming into the game, and he went 3 of 5 from downtown tonight. 17 points. McKissic with 18 points in the game on near perfect shooting, missing just 1 3-point attempt where he caught the ball out of rhythm. Other than that,